Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Prachi, and I welcome you all to another exciting episode of The Sweet Life at 5 Stars. Today, we have one of our extremely proficient hospitality trainer, Mr. Soumyajit Datta, with us. Let me add him to the show. Meanwhile, let me tell you something about Soumyajit. He has worked with various international chain of hotels and various reputed institutes like Frankfurt. Also, recently we have posted his reel on our Instagram channel. I hope you all have checked it out. If you haven't, please check it out after our live session. So I was telling you about his journey. He has worked with various international chain of hotels like the Taj Group, La Méridien, and international many other international chains. Also, he has worked with international institutes, various international institutes. Hi, Soumyajit.
Hello, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great, ma'am, and I hope everyone is doing as well as you.
Yeah, I'm doing great. I hope you are all set for the show.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
Okay, so let's begin with the first question. So, Soumyajit, currently you're working as a hospitality trainer, okay? And you have also worked as a front office manager. Since executing the both the task, like when you are at the front desk, you are mainly involved into executing the task. And when you are a trainer, you are teaching the students. Both are of totally different field. So,
Absolutely.
how do you cope up with both?
Uh, ma'am, it has been a very wonderful journey, I must say, altogether. Uh, and yes, if you see, this industry is basically a skill-based industry. So you get the maximum value of your skills in this industry. And the basic fundamental difference that you find in a hotel or an institute is that in hotels, we are uplifting the skills of the employees. Whereas
Right.
in teaching, we are incorporating the skills, the basic skills that are required for the industry. And yes, of course, you will require a lot of patience, and also you have to keep yourself up to date when you are teaching as well.
Right. So true. Actually, every day you are learning something new, and it's
Absolutely.
great. You are sharing your valuable experience with our students.
Yes, ma'am. It's a pleasure, ma'am. Always.
So, Soumyajit, how long have you been working at Franklin?
Um, yeah, ma'am, it has been almost 2 years now that I have joined. I joined Franklin, or I should say, I became the part of the Franklin family back in August 2019, and since then I have been working with and associated with the Franklin family. So it has been a very wonderful experience that I have gained in the Franklin.
Great. So, okay, I think it's a great place to work with.
Absolutely, ma'am. It is. If you see, if you look at the Franklin, first of all, it is more of a skill base that they are training the students, as well as the most captivating part or thing that I have found, what I have felt is the Udan activity, which
Okay.
gives an hand-on field knowledge to the student. And yes, of course, after every 2 months or 3 months, the batch changes, and you will be getting a new fresh batch with whom you can interact, and also it will be a challenging job for you as well, because you have to modify your teaching as well, according to the need of the batch.
So true. I think it must feel like you are reliving your college days again. But here you are the trainer instead of a student.
Absolutely. So it is just the other way around.
Right, actually. So, Soumyajit, I'm very interested to know over here. Like, were you always keen to pursue a career in this industry, in hospitality industry?
Ma'am, yes, of course I was. If you see, it is a very interesting industry. As I when I joined it, not many people knew about the hotel management as a career, because everyone was inclined towards the convention courses like medical engineering, etc. That
So
they
true.
try to pursue their career. But when I researched about the hotel management, I found it very interesting. And yes, you see, it is one of the growing industry ever.
Right.
So I'm pretty much rewarded. I feel pretty much rewarded or blessed that I'm the part of the hotel industry. And yes, at the starting, yes, I was inspired by Sanjeev Kapoor. I wanted to be a chef as well. And still, if you can see, I am a chef at heart as well. Okay, so
Wow,
I
Sanjeev Kapoor actually is an inspiration.
absolutely, ma'am. So he was the one who brought the hotel kitchen to the television, and also he inspired many.
Oh yeah, the serial,
Everyone,
I think the Khana Khazana, which used to air
absolutely.
on
It,
TV.
yes, it was the first show that was being launched, the Khana Khazana, and he got popular because of that. And even a few of the things or the myths, I should say, that was related to the hotel industry, it got cleared.
Right.
And yes, I appeared for the joint entrance examination that was conducted by NCHM City, and got good marks as well. So yes, I chose the premier college, IHM Guwahati, under the NCHM City, National Council for Hotel Management. And from the day one, yes, I was inclined towards food production, as Sanjeev Kapoor was my ideal, and also I was pretty much inclined towards front office as well.
Actually, you wanted to be a chef, and it's very creative field. And being a chef, I think, is a art work of art.
Absolutely, ma'am. It is like if you see, it is an art that yes, everyone can develop, but very few can succeed.
So true, actually. And actually, it's a coincidence. I remember one of our hospitality trainer, Miss Ruchi Sharma, sharing the same similar experience with us. Actually, in my last talk show, she was also sharing like Mr. Sanjeev Kapoor is also her inspiration. It's very great to know, mother. He has inspired so many people.
Ma'am, if you see, maximum of the people who get into the hotel industry or in the hotel management courses, they are inspired by Mr. Sanjeev Kapoor, and he is like the patron, we can say, the patron of the hotel industry, and he will be looking forward to that. And he brought the hotel kitchen to the household as well. So he has the maximum number of patents also that has been registered to his name as well. Awarded the Padma Bhushan award because of his contribution. So many others. Even the celebrity chefs who are there currently right now, like your Ranveer Barar, etc. They are also being inspired by Mr. Sanjeev Kapoor. They
Right.
idolized him as their mentor.
Yeah, they are also an amazing chef.
Absolutely.
So, after you have cleared your exam and you have started your graduation at IHM Guwahati, so basically, how
Yes, ma'am.
did your journey started in this industry? Where was your first job?
Like my first job was in Taj Vijayawada. That was there. It was the Taj Gateway property. It was a pilot program that was open, and I worked as a pre-opening team out there. I joined the front office department. Then yes, I worked with La Meridien New Delhi. Then
Okay.
worked as an assistant manager in Tirat Pals Pushkar. And yes, later on, I had to, due to some of the other issues, I have to shift to the education line. So I started working with the Foodcraft Institute Ajmer, which is under the NCHMCT. Then yes, also worked with a very reputed college, that is Sri Sukmani Group of Institutes in Chandigarh as well. And yes, prior joining to uh, Frankfurt, I was associated as the acting dean of university, that is your Asian Academy of Film and Television. It is one of the reputed colleges that you can find in Delhi NCR. So
So you started your journey with the Taj Group. I can completely relate to it. First job experience is so special and it is very unique as well.
absolutely, ma'am. It remains always close to my heart. Like one of the things that I miss, or one of the job you can say that I miss, is always the Taj job. That is
So, as you were telling me, you were working as an acting dean at a college. So, how
it.
was your experience different? Like, how did this switch happen from a front office to the college?
Okay, ma'am. Yes, it is a long story, but in short, if you can say, uh, due to some family issues, I had to move to Ajmer. That is my hometown. So the best option that I could get out in Ajmer was the Foodcraft Institute. So I started working with there as a front office in charge. So it was a contract job. So after that, I shifted to Chandigarh. That is Sri Sukmani Group of Colleges. So I worked there as the HOD. So yes, absolutely. If you see the experience of the HOD at the Sukmani Group, it gave me a lot of boost to my career. And when I joined it as an assistant professor. But yes, with my hard work and also I proved myself to management that I am worthy of the position, and every staff also supported me for the same. So that's how I got to that position altogether.
I must say, you are a multi-talented person. And
Thank you so much, ma'am.
you have always been at the top of your game, which is very commendable.
Absolutely, thank you, sir. Thank you so much, ma'am.
So, Soumyajit, like, were you provided any training to become a front office manager? Like, the college provide you any training?
Yes, ma'am. It was. I was very fortunate that we got enough support from our faculties as well as the college. Okay, got the best infrastructure from where we get the knowledge. Also, we develop the skills that are required for the industry. But yes, if you see the actual experience that you can get is while working on the field, dealing
True,
with
true.
day-to-day situations altogether. Every day will be different, every people will be different. So until unless you work, then only you will be getting hands-on experience and you will grow with that.
So true. Actually, no matter how many degrees we have, but we get the experience on field. Experience really matters a
Absolutely,
lot.
absolutely, ma'am.
So, as you have mentioned, you have worked with the Taj Group and La Meridian. How was your experience working with the international chain of hotels?
Ma'am, it was very fascinating because if you see these are the hotels which have international repute, and working them in them is a proud moment for not only for me but also it will pass any of the hotel management graduate or any who are from hospitality industry, they would love to work with Taj Group. So it was my privilege to be a part of that group altogether.
Okay, so among all the hotels where you have worked, where did you cherish working the most?
Ma'am, it will be always the Taj Vijayawada. It was, first of all, it was the pre-opening. I was working as the pre-opening team. So absolutely, it is. And
Okay, I think
yes,
that
if you see the Taj, uh, it is one of the reputed hotels in the
Right.
country as
Yes.
well as internationally. It has been renowned, as well as it is one of the most employee-friendly hotels that you can find across India.
So true.
And especially if you see during the 26/11, if you remember the instance, the terrorist attack
Yeah.
that happened during that
Correct.
period, the Taj supported each of their employee and their family members, and not only the employees but also the vendors who were standing outside the Taj during that period. And yes, you even if you see the current pandemic situation, the Taj has not chucked out a single person from the hotel. They have supported each one of their employees during this hard time. So obviously, it is the first one, and as it is the first job of mine, so obviously it will be always remain very much close to my heart as well.
So true. Taj Group is an inspiration, and Mr. Ratan Tata he's extremely humble, and he's such a pleasant personality. He's a man of moral values. And even during the 26/11, I've read it in the newspaper. He personally actually took care of each of his employees who were affected by the incidents, and he knew name of each one of them. That is very
Absolutely, it is
commendable.
true. It is true, and also during the operation that was going on, he was present at the site itself, and also during the reconstruction of Taj, because it was damaged by the terrorists. So during the reconstruction of Taj, he was present there. So he is a person who anyone can take him as an idol if he wants.
Yeah, Idol, and he's such a compassionate human being, I must say.
Absolutely,
And I think he has done a lot for his employees and companies during COVID as well.
absolutely, man. Like
Well,
he has.
yeah.
Okay, he has taken care of his all the employees' family members as well. The medical benefits, okay, and generally it is if you see any of the organization, they will be only concerned with the immediate family, but he has also taken care of the dependents as well when during
Okay.
this COVID time.
Okay. Well, you're telling me about the perks of the Taj Group. I'm sure you have worked, at multiple chains. You must have enjoyed so many perks. Would you like to tell us any?
Absolutely, ma'am. But being a foodie, the best part for me is the food. You get excellent food in the staff cafeteria, and it is that from the morning till the night, till the late night, you will be getting the meals all together, and you will be
Wow.
finding many people continuously having it. And also, if you want to purchase something, like if you want to purchase any of the cold drinks or ice creams or dessert, it is on a very subsidized rate
Okay.
that you even will not mind in doing so, in paying so about that. And also, yes, there is pickup and drop facility that is there always in during the odd hours.
Actually, I must say you have lived a luxurious life, and I'm sure you still are, enjoying all these perks and multiple benefits. It's great.
Absolutely, ma'am. It is.
Well, speaking about perks, I'm sure you might have met multiple celebrities as well. As far as I know, they prefer staying at 5 stars, and you have worked with the top notch. So, did you get a chance to meet any?
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. When I was working with the hotel, I got a lot of opportunities to meet different distinguished guests as well, and the celebrities, as they are the I say frequent visitors of the hotel. Yes, during my tenure, I met with Bipasha Basu, Saif Ali Khan, Kareena Kapoor, Katrina Kaif, Shreya Saran, Hans Rajan,
Wow.
then also a few members of the Indian cricket team as well.
Wow, I must say you're very lucky. People like us dream of meeting the superstars, but you have met them and I think worked with them so closely. It's actually, I'm very jealous of you right now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm proud of that. I'm the part of this industry, and it gave me that opportunity to have uh, that meet
Great.
people.
So, since you have worked in this industry for so long, and I can completely get it, you meet new guests every day. And in this industry as well, you might have faced multiple challenges or difficult scenarios. So, did you face any such scenario?
I always keep in mind that not every day is same. You will be getting ups and downs, and not only in this industry but anywhere. You will be getting the ups and downs. One day it will be bringing a good moment for you. One day it
Right.
will be bringing you difficult situations as well. So one of the situation that I could remember that was with a Kingfisher Airlines pilot. So the hotel was completely sold out, and suddenly a pilot came from the Kingfisher Airlines, and his reservation was confirmed, but there was no room available for him. So he had to wait for at least 4 to 5 hours, and as we were chit chatting in between the colleagues, so suddenly my manager cracked a joke about one of my colleague, and I started laughing at the reception itself. And the pilot, he took it otherwise. That he took it that I'm laughing on his situation. So he was very much adamant about that, and he started shouting as well, creating a scene. But yes, I politely convinced him that it was not him that I was laughing on. Okay, it was on my colleague and the situation. But yes, I think I did not clear him or convince him that much. So my manager has to intervene in between that to convince him that okay, it was not his fault altogether. It was mine. So that is how the situation got handled during that.
Yeah, so true. You face a difficult situation every day, and every day obviously has a new experience, brings a new experience. But
Absolutely.
I think the situation was handled with great care, and I think you have the support of a good team and managers as well.
Ma'am, it is the most important thing. If you have a good team and if your senior person is very supportive, then everything will be going on fine.
Right. So, Soumyaji, according to you, like what skills are required to be a successful person in this industry?
Ma'am, the most important skill that is required or the quality that is being required to be successful in this industry is being presentable, is the grooming. If you see, the hotel industry after the armed forces, it is the only industry which has the uniform and is very much disciplined as well. So they pretty much take care of how you look, and you should be presentable at any given point of time, irrespective of how many hours that you have spent in your shift. You must look fresh and you must be presentable. Other than that, yes, good communication skills are required as well, and both verbal and non-verbal. It is there. And the most important quality that the hoteliers are looking forward to is empathy. If you do not have the empathy, then they will be not hiring you. But yes, if you are having the quality of empathy, then obviously they will be hiring you with the immediate effect as well. Also, if you have the empathy, you will be able to delight your guest. And once
Right.
a guest has been delighted, you can retain him without any hassle. He will be coming back to you again and again because you have created a wow factor for him altogether.
Right. Empathy is very important, especially in your profile in this industry. And I completely
Absolutely.
agree with you. Like these skills, grooming, personality development, these are required actually in every industry. But when we talk about hospitality industry, it requires the most. And I think
Absolutely.
I'm sure our students and the prospective students are also are taking a note of it. They're also keeping it, keeping it handy.
Surely, ma'am, they should be. Absolutely. If they want to pursue the career in the hospitality sector or even in the service sector, they have to develop the empathy. That is must for them.
Okay, so going forward, I've organized a small game for you, which is this or that. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
so in this game, I'll give you two options. You have to
Okay, ma'am.
select anyone.
Surely,
Can
we'll
we
do that.
start?
Absolutely, ma'am.
So, would you prefer going out or staying in?
I will be preferring going out because I love to spend time with my family members as well as friends. And yes, especially after the pandemic, if you see, we were being locked down, so it will be a better option to going out rather than staying back at home.
Right. We have been staying at home for so long. And spending quality time is very important.
Absolutely.
So, speaking about going out, would you prefer staying at a resort or in a cruise?
Uh, I will be preferring the resort because they are self-sufficient altogether. You will be getting all the entertainment and all the facilities that are required to make your stay comfortable in the resort. And more or the less, if you see, I'm a little bit afraid of water, so safety is my priority. So I will be not going to the cruise. That's why.
So right. Staying safe is most important. And resort I think has each and every facility.
Absolutely.
So are you a early bird or a night owl?
I'm a night owl, and yes, it is pretty much difficult at times to get up early in the morning, especially if leave your kids for the school as well. So yes, I'm a night owl. I love to be awake late.
I'm quite surprised here. Like since you are working in hospitality industry, then what about your shifts? Since you prefer night shifts or what?
Yes, ma'am. I generally prefer the night shifts, and also I suggest the people or my students also to take up the night shift because in the night shift you get the chance to learn a lot more because the lobby is empty. Okay, there is no crowd, there is no chaos, and also you see the seniors will be getting the having the time to explain you each and everything and each and every procedure. So from there you can learn from the night shift. So I would always prefer to going for a night shift.
Okay. Okay, that's okay, different. I was not expecting it.
Okay.
Okay, so one more thing I'm very curious to know here. Like, were you supposed to be available 24 into 7? Or like you were only supposed to be available during your shift? Or how was it?
Ma'am, generally, if you see when you're working with a reputed brand, they are pretty much strict about the shift timings because they do not want their employees to exhaust. Because
Right.
if they exhaust, obviously it will be visible on their face as well.
True,
So
true.
that is why they are pretty much strict. It is 8 or 9 hours shift that you have to conduct. But yes, once in a blue moon, you have to do extra hours or dedicate extra hours to your job. Like when I was during my training period, I worked for 48 hours also. Uh, and yes, when I was working with Taj or La Meridian, I also did double shift that comes to around 18 hours altogether. So it is there, but it is not a regular affair that you will be finding. But yes, once in a blue moon, you have.
Okay, so I think let's go back to our game of this
Okay,
or
ma'am.
that. And let me ask you my next question over here. Okay. So, would you prefer camping or staying in a luxury hotel?
Um, I, I would be preferring camping altogether because I have been a part of the luxury hotel. So obviously, uh, I would like to prefer alternative to that. That's why.
Yeah, camping is actually very adventurous.
Yes, ma'am.
So, Somilik, which type of person are you? Are you a bit organized one or a messy one?
Uh, you can say that I'm both altogether, and it's at times good to be messy. It is not a bad thing. But yes, on the professional level, you have to be pretty much organized, but you can relax a little bit at times. So there is no harm in going for a messy one as well.
So true. Okay, so would you prefer cooking? As you were telling me, you're inspired by chef and you wanted to be a chef. So, would you prefer cooking or baking?
I would be preferring the cooking always, as I am a foodie, so I would love to cook as well. And yes, I try out different dishes as well at home. And yes, during the lockdown, if you see, I have tried a lot many dishes that are there,
Wow,
both Indian and international cuisines as well.
that's exciting. That's really exciting. So, Sobhijit, are you a book lover or a movie lover?
You can say none, because
Really?
when I hold the book, I generally tend to feel sleepy a little bit
Okay.
altogether. Movies are too much long for me at times, so I would be preferring none of them. But yes, when you are teaching, you have to go through the books and surf through the internet as well to keep yourself updated as well.
Right. So, are you a party planner or do you prefer attending a party?
Okay, it's a little bit of tricky question that you have asked. I would say I would throw a party, that is, I will be planning a party, and by default, it happens. You manage to read that whenever you are even attending a party, you tend to become a chef or you tend to be a part of the organizing team as well.
Right.
So it is there.
I think since you're from the hospitality industry, that should have happened most of the time.
Absolutely, ma'am. Even I can relate one of the incidents that there was a party going on of my cousin, and suddenly they had a request that you should be cooking the non-veg. So I cooked the non-veg for up to 100 people instantly. So it is there. It is one of the disadvantages that you can say is with the hotel management, doing hotel management.
Okay. So, okay, here's my next question to you. Would
Okay,
you
ma'am.
choose to never use social media again, or
Okay.
would you choose never to watch a movie or a TV show?
So it's very, very tricky questions that you are asking. But obviously, I would be preferring not to watch the movie or the TV show again, because I would love to go on the social media, surf a lot.
Oh, you're a social media geek.
Absolutely, yeah. You can say that.
Well, I can see that as well. I saw you like every post, or you are, reacting to every story of a page.
Absolutely, ma'am. I do follow the Franklin official page and many others as well. So I continuously serve, and it also helps me to connect with many of the people as well to increase my PR. And also, I find out many of the new things or new development that has happened related to the industry.
Right. Okay. So, would you prefer having more time or more money? What would you choose? Time or money?
I would be choosing the money in any case, because when you have the money, you have the privilege of having time, because you will be having different people to do your work. So obviously, I would be choosing the money always.
So true. Money matters a lot. Well, Somerjit, with this, we are almost at the end of the show, and obviously at the end of this game. And here is my final question to you. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So, Soumyajit, if you have to summarize your journey, so how was the sweet life of Soumyajit Datta at 5 stars? How will you summarize it?
Um, Ma'am, it was a very fulfilling journey throughout. But yes, I had my own turbulent moments that were there. But it's a part of the life. You will be not getting everything smooth, and it will not everything will be falling in your path. So yes,
Right.
obviously it is a very exciting, interesting industry that I have joined, and I would prefer everyone also they can join the same.
Amazing. I must say your journey was very inspiring and you're very multi-talented. And you're blessed with so many skills. You worked as a chef, you have worked as a cuisine, now you are working as a trainer, and you have done a remarkable job in different fields. So great of you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Well, with this, we are almost at the end of our show. Thank you, Soumyajit. Thank you so much for coming on the show. It was really fun and insightful as well.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And it is a privilege for me also to be a part of this chat show. I'm pretty much honored as well. I'm really had a great time sharing my experience with the aspirants as well. So thank you so much, ma'am.
Well, thank you everyone for watching. We hope you have enjoyed today's episode. Stay tuned for more such fun episodes. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, Soumyajit. Stay safe, stay
Good night.
healthy. Bye
Goodbye,
bye.
ma'am. Thank you so much. Bye bye.